Hey, auto lovers. Welcome back to ATC Auto, where passion meets performance. And today, we've got a real treat for those of you who love pure, stripped-down driving fun. We're talking about none other than the Caterham Sports Car, the machine that proves less really can be more. Now, if you've never heard of Caterham before, don't worry. I've got you covered. This isn't your typical modern sports car with giant touchscreens, plush interiors, or high-tech gimmicks. No, the Caterham is a spiritual successor to the legendary Lotus 7, originally designed by the legendary Colin Chapman back in the 1950s. Colin Chapman's philosophy was simple but brilliant. Simplify, then add lightness. And that's exactly what Caterham has stuck to for decades. When Lotus decided to stop producing the 7, Caterham purchased the rights and continued building it, not as a relic of the past, but as a living, breathing, constantly evolving sports car that still sticks to its core DNA, lightweight, agile, and pure fun. Let's talk design. The Caterham isn't designed to impress your neighbors with flashy curves or exotic bodywork. It's designed to impress you, the driver. The layout is bare bones: open wheels, a compact two-seater cabin, minimal bodywork, and a long front bonnet housing a small but mighty engine. Every piece of the Caterham is there for a reason, and nothing is included unless it adds to the driving experience. There's no touchscreen. There's barely even a roof. What you do get is a featherlight frame, razor-sharp steering, and a driving connection that's second to none. Depending on the model, whether you're looking at the Caterham 7160, the 420, the 620R, or the fire-breathing 485 CSR, the basic formula remains the same: a lightweight chassis, rear-wheel drive, manual transmission, and a focus on handling, not horsepower. And that's the magic of Caterham. Even though the power numbers might seem modest compared to modern supercars, with engines ranging from 80 horsepower to over 300 horsepower, the secret is in the weight. Some Caterhams tip the scales at just 500 kilograms. That means even the smaller engines deliver mind-blowing acceleration, handling, and road feel. This car isn't about luxury or comfort. It's about feeling every turn, every gear shift, and every bump in the road. Driving a Caterham is like strapping an engine to your chest and gliding across the pavement. The wind in your face, the roar of the engine, the direct connection to the wheels. It's old-school motoring at its finest. And whether you're on a back road, a twisty mountain pass, or a closed racing circuit, a Caterham will remind you that true driving pleasure isn't about gadgets. It's about the relationship between man, machine, and the road. Now let's get into what really makes the Caterham sports car shine: its performance and the driving experience. Unlike most sports cars, Caterham doesn't rely on brute force. Instead, it perfects the age-old formula of lightweight, balance, and agility. For example, the Caterham 7160 offers about 80 horsepower from a tiny turbocharged Suzuki engine. On paper, that might sound underwhelming, but when the car weighs just half a ton, the acceleration is punchy and thrilling. It can sprint from 0 to 60 mph in under 7 seconds. Not bad for a car with the same horsepower as a modern hatchback. But if you want more adrenaline, the lineup goes up to monsters like the Caterham 7620R. This model produces around 310 horsepower from a supercharged Ford Duratec engine, and thanks to its light frame, it can do 0 to 60 mph in just 2.8 seconds. That's hypercar territory, folks. Without the hypercar price tag. The Caterham is all about delivering raw, unfiltered performance. Every inch of the car is engineered for the perfect power-to-weight ratio, with precise steering and razor-sharp or suspension tuning. You feel every vibration, hear every pop from the exhaust, and know exactly what the car is doing at all times. In a Caterham, the driver becomes part of the machine, and Caterham offers a true DIY spirit, too. One of the coolest things about Caterham is that you can order the car in kit form and build it yourself, straight from the factory. This not only saves costs, but gives owners a deep connection to the car, knowing every bolt and screw has been touched by their own hands. Now let's talk about the variants. Caterham offers several models, each with its own personality. Caterham 7, 160-170, the entry-level lightweight, ideal for city streets and tight roads. Caterham 7, 310-420, a perfect middle